We're the Time Zone Junkies, and we're hitchhiking from Turkey to Kyrgyzstan, and we would like you to follow us on our journey. Last year, we hitchhiked 23,000 kilometers from Thailand to Spain.
This year, we will visit 5 of our favorite countries from last year. We will travel through Turkey and Georgia, visit Armenia, a new country for us, travel through Azerbaijan, where we will catch a boat to Kazakhstan, conquer the Kazakh steppe a second time before we reach our final destination, Kyrgyzstan, where we will watch the World Nomad Games in September. And if we have time and money, we would love to visit Uzbekistan and explore the east of Kazakhstan. See you guys on the road. In the last episode, we had just crossed into Armenia and were hitchhiking away towards Lake Sevan. We were happily surprised that Armenia was easier than both Turkey and Georgia, and it didn't take long before we were by Lake Sevan, Armenia's biggest lake. We set camp, watched the sunset, and went to sleep. The next morning, we enjoyed the beautiful surroundings for a couple of hours before starting a journey towards Armenia's capital, Yerevan. Again, it was almost too easy to hitchhike, and our last driver, who wasn't even going our way, took us all the way to the doorstep of our Airbnb.
Good afternoon guys, Time Zone Junkies here. We're in Yerevan, the capital city of Armenia, and as you saw yesterday, it was super easy to hitchhike here from Lake Sevan.
So far it's actually been easier than in Georgia to hitchhike here. Georgia was super easy last year, but I still think that this has even been easier than Georgia last year. Amazing. We don't know how it's going to be the coming days hitchhiking, but getting here from the Georgian border was super easy.
Yeah, it's crazy easy.
We've been indoors all day and yesterday afternoon because it's boiling hot, but now we're out and we're going to explore the city, and we want you to come with us. We're going to head over there now and we're going to show you a very special site for this city, and it's quite impressive. You will see when we get there. So follow us.
Behind is Cascade Yerevan. It's a complex of art galleries, cafes, museums and restaurants, and it connects the northern point of the city with the centre. It took about 40 years to complete, but it was interrupted in the 1980s because of the fall of the Soviet Union. There was an earthquake and also financial hardship. And since 2002 up until now, it's been under constant renovation or reconstruction. And some interesting facts for you guys: 572 steps, and from the start to the top, it's 302 meters. Yerevan is one of the oldest continuously inhabited cities in the world, dating back to the 8th century, and it's known as the Pink City because of the stones used to build much of the city centre. Republic Square is a beautiful square in the centre of Yerevan, and it took nearly 50 years to complete, although most of it was built in the 1950s. From early spring until late autumn, every night from 9 until 11 PM, they put on an amazing fountain and light show that is accompanied by music of various genres.
here we are again. It's the day after actually. We are not doing much here in Yerevan because there's a heat wave and it's nearly 40 degrees, so you can imagine, right?
Yeah, I feel like I'm melting. Ugh. Especially with this bag on, I am soaked.
So we're not seeing that many sites here in Yerevan. We saw 2 sites yesterday, and today we're actually been on a mission to find something, to shop for something, because our fake gorilla pod has lost a leg.
Yeah, he's not a tripod anymore, he's a dual pod. Oh.
Yeah, and it seems impossible to find that here in Yerevan. We've asked around, all they sell are computer stuff or selfie sticks for phones. And
now we're wandering around. We're going to have a look at the old part. Hey dude, we're going to look at the old part. It's supposed to go back to, it's supposed to be Ottoman style building. Well, that was great. It's Ottoman style buildings. Buildings from the 17th century. Because actually, as I said yesterday, Yerevan is one of the oldest cities in the world that's been continuously inhabited.
Yep.
So we're going to try and find that part.
So let's see if that's any interesting. We can't see any landmarks or special places to visit on our map, but we will see. So we'll see you when we ride there. We're kind of there already, but we have no idea what we're doing really.
Kond means long hill, and though it might look like a ghetto, it's not. Kond has not undergone any fundamental or radical architectural modifications in contrast to the rest of the city. It's actually one of the oldest quarters in Yerevan, and when something is old in Yerevan, it is very old. Many structures of the buildings here remain almost intact since the 17th century.
Alex is rescuing a little bird. Oi! Is he really stuck? He's flown into the window, but there's a mosquito net, so he's stuck with his little claws. Aww. Hi little birdie, can you fly? Let's see if you can do it. Oh no, maybe he can't fly. Is it a baby bird? Is it a baby? Is it a baby? It doesn't seem like the bird can fly. Maybe it's a baby. We do not know where this little bird lives, and he doesn't seem to be able to fly.
We had to leave a little bird with a nice lady who lives in the building, and we really hope that she managed to help it.
Good morning. It's the day after and we're about to leave, and we are very late.
Yes, it's almost 11 o'clock already. We have taken it very easy this morning and very slowly. But hey, what's the rush?
I wanted to stay an extra night, but sadly they are fully booked. I need a break from traveling a little bit. I've decided to listen to my mind and to my body and not stress it so much. We don't have to see everything. Anyway, I mentioned yesterday that we hadn't seen many sites because it was too hot, but also because we were on a mission. Our fake gorilla pod.
One of the legs fell off and we've lost it.
So it's not a tripod anymore, it's a duopod. Maybe you said that yesterday,
yeah,
I'm not sure. Yeah. Anyway, we couldn't find one. There are only phone shops and computer shops. It's time to move on. And where are we going, Alex?
We're going to head towards Knudzeresk. It's like 5 consonants in a row. I don't even know how you pronounce it.
It's really weird. Anyway, we're heading there because it's not too hot there.
Yes.
It is crazy hot here. It will be a very hot hitchhiking day today. We might collapse on the road. It's seriously 40 degrees.
Hopefully we get in cars with air conditioning. That would be good.
Not sure. They're all old Ladas on the roads here.
So no using the telephone today, basically all day, because it might overheat and die like mine did. iPhone, especially iPhone 5 apparently, if it's over 35 degrees you shouldn't use it.
Alright, there's too much jibber jabber now, Alex.
Right.
We have to move on. Put our shoes on, put our heavy bags on. We're actually gonna do city hitchhiking.
We're not sure how it's going to be here. There are quite a few junctions.
It's his idea to do city hitchhiking, so we're not blaming me if it goes completely to shit.
I just read on Hitchwiki, a website where you can find hitchhiking information about most cities in the world. It's said to get a bus and it costs like $1 to go like 50 kilometers outside of a town.
We're not doing that.
We're not doing that.
But we're going now, so see you on the road. Remember guys to subscribe if you still haven't, hit the notification button so that you get notifications about our videos when they are up. Normally they're weekly, but they might be a little bit irregular at the moment. And also please leave a comment and share our video on social media, because we need your help to grow this channel.
Yes.
Yes.
Correct.
That's it. So see you on the road.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Here we go. And
Thanks for watching, guys.
Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, comment, and most importantly, subscribe.
And don't forget to turn on those notifications.